Hello, family. Welcome to Glitch Talk series again for this week. You would not believe that this is week 4 already. It's our fourth video. The first three videos we've talked about what we're here for. We've talked about dealing with, identity and Valentine. And last week we talked about, what we can do with our career and job search. Today we'll be talking about dealing with self-confidence. And I've got my crew here with me. We've got Bashar, I've got Kitna, I've got Ramia. These are the brain behind the success we have here at Glitch Talk. They are the one that saw the vision and said, you know what, we've been doing a lot of things in our class, during our studies at our progress level. So we want to take these conversations and sort of talk about life series. And that's what we're here today. So I want to introduce them to you. They'll introduce themselves, and then we'll go, straight into the questions and answers for today with regards to self-confidence. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Dennis. So I'm Kirtana Gajla. I am a part of this family of Glitch Talks, and today's topic is we are going to talk about self-confidence and any kind of confidence that students or anyone lacks in their life. And we're going to start it off with a quote saying, "Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do."
Yeah.
Over to Basha.
Hi everyone. Myself Basha. Even I'm a part of this family. With our boss, we started in a small setup, but it's going good. We have good followers as of now. I think thanks for everyone who's supporting us in YouTube and Insta. Do follow us, and we are here to motivate you all. And yeah, definitely we are going to talk about the confidence. We hope in future we will be in this track for a long time. As much you also a family of us. We are here to motivate you people. Fine, we'll go with the confidence today, and we think like we will motivate you finally after the whole video you watch, and you will feel good.
Hi everyone, myself Ramya. I'm international management student. So we are all as a family of Glitch Talks. So we are here today. We're gonna talk about the self-confidence and how we can motivate ourselves to come up those fears which we feel like what we're gonna do, what will gonna happen if we don't do that. Those kind of fears are very common for everyone. How we can overcome those kind of fears. So we can share some experiences we faced, what the solutions we followed during those times. It might help you in future from us. It's just a suggestion and experience which we are sharing with you all. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.
Okay, so who's going first? First question for the day.
I'll start with question. Okay, Dennis. My question is like, which was your fear in your life, and how you come out from this, and what is your point of view as in confidence point?
So I like to start by saying that thank you very much, Bashar, for the question. Confidence and fear is something that everybody experiences, and it's okay to experience fear. It's normal course of life. When I was leaving my country to come to the UK to study, that was one of my biggest fear. I'm 40 now. I've been divorced once. I'm now remarried. But when I got married long time ago, I was only 24. And people said, are you mad? And that's the one level of fear when I was looking for my first job back in my country in Nigeria, because we have got loads of people unemployed. And I was asking myself, what would I do with myself? Fear. When I was applying it to do my PhD, and the English was not my first language, and my supervisor kept talking me down when I started my PhD, saying your English was bad. Fear. So there have been several instances in my life when fear sort of gripped me, as because I could not, see what the future is. Fear is that thing, that feeling when you try to control the future and you don't, and you cannot. And that's one thing Keaton I said earlier, don't let what you cannot control affect you. When you are trying to see the outcome of something and it's beyond your capacity, fear tend to kind of grip you. So these were certain set instances in my life when I experienced fear. But I want to say that it's okay to be afraid. But our conversation today is, what do you do with that fear? How do you channel that inner energy and come out of fear?
So, how do we know about our self-confidence? Like, how do we discover it?
Now, first, the lack of self-confidence, first of all, comes when you begin to measure yourself by your sort of perceived outcome. Say, for example, student coming to study and just before they finish, you're thinking about what would life be like, and you begin to doubt yourself. You begin to see things like, I'm not good enough. I cannot do things. Whenever you undervalue yourself, self-confidence come into the question. So undervaluing oneself is when you see yourself less than your potential. Every one of us has got capacity, we've got potential, but one thing that the lack of self-confidence does is comes to downplay that potential that we have. So self-confidence is your ability to see yourself, your true value, your true self, your true self-worth, your true self-worth. You are valuable. Once you see your value, then you will not worry about what the outcome will be. In fact, you can actually fail a module, and rather than allowing that failure determine your self-value, you take the feedback you've got from that module, write it again, and this time around you pass. So it's more like what I would always say, that failure is not falling down, but staying down. And that's something that that tries to dampen our self-confidence. So self-confidence is knowing your true worth, your true value, and operating in that, in that sphere of your true value.
Thank you, Dennis. That was like true words. And can we have Ramya to share her thoughts about self-confidence now?
Yeah, Dennis, my question is like, there are the international students and lots of students from the different countries. They move from their own country to the different countries, and there is a language barrier, culture barrier. All these barriers are there, and there is a lot of fear inside to come out of
Yeah.
the shell, to make them confident and utilize the resources to speak out. But I see most of the people are not using that, and they are still fearing those things and not coming out of that shell.
Yeah.
So my question is, how you are going to suggest those kind of students to make the improvement in their career at the same time
Yeah.
they can become more confident with the language and the culture.
Yeah. First of all, the world is now a global village. In the UK, for example, where we all are, we have got it's like the Commonwealth. You've got Africans, you've got Caribbeans, you've got Europeans, you've got Americans, you've got Asians, you've got Indians, and everybody together. So we have one common language, which is the language of humanity. So that's what I want to say to our family today. First and foremost, we are one humanity. So one thing we have failed to understand is the things that we look down on is what companies are looking for. Several times I've gone for interviews, from when I was a support worker to when I was working in the barista, when I was a teacher or supply teacher, a lecturer to a professor today. One common theme always comes out from my interviews. We like your passion. We like your energy. We like your positivism. These are things that most times we underlook. As international students, our culture is one that is familiar. It is one that is very, communitarian, community oriented. Rather than look at ourselves as second class, no, we can bring that culture into the workplace, and you say that I come from a culture where we value people, where we value colleagues. When I come into this place, one thing is very sure: I'm going to respect my colleagues, respect our customers. There is nothing wrong in showing that value. And that's what is very, very important for us who are from overseas, who are in this country. Language is another thing. Many organizations, now have, look at hospitals, for example, looking for interpreters. Look at the HMRC, looking for people. Look at universities having international students. They need, even the English language section is looking for people like me and you who can actually support those who have come into this country. I was told my English language was very bad. I will not publish, I will not become this, I will not become that. Long story short, more than 30 publications now with books and articles and journals and everything I've done. And I've got my doctorate degree now, and I'm an associate professor today. The same things I thought I cannot do. And so I'm saying to you, my global family, that you can do it. Do not let these self-doubts, do not let these things, our language, our culture, our values, they should not be a disadvantage. In fact, they are an advantage. And that's what self-confidence conversation today is. And that's what we're trying to talk about today. Let's celebrate what makes us different. Let's celebrate our uniqueness. I would rather be an original me than a cheap photocopy of another person. And companies are looking for that person who can be genuine and authentic. In fact, come to work with your authentic self and be yourself. And indeed, you will shine when you are in a place where you can be yourself. What do you guys think?
Yes,
I think
those
Dennis.
are all
Thank you.
complete
Yeah.
true
I'm
words.
agreeing with you. Like as an international student, we are like, from our inside, you are talking about what we are thinking. It's like so touching. One more thing, like you shared your experience about the language. Most of the people facing the fear, like language. Even I have a lot of thing in my mind, but I can't able to expel out. So we can develop, it's a skill, but it's not a it's not a all thing to judge, like I don't have anything to do in life.
I'll tell you what, I'll tell you one example. Whenever I go for a meal, colleagues, I would always say to them, I'm a Nigerian, I'm an African, I don't eat rice with fork, I eat with spoon. And they will laugh. But guess what? I'm now comfortable to eat my rice with my spoon. I'm not going to use fork to eat rice. No way. And that's about having that your identity. And what you said, Bashar, is spot on. How many persons from our global family, how many persons can come from the UK to China and now, work in Mandarin, speak in Mandarin, write in Mandarin, or come to India and write and speak in Hindi? So we celebrate. We have made so much stride. We have come from our culture, come from our languages, and come overseas, and we have adapted to this culture, and we're doing our best. And can I say to you that companies are looking for people like me and who can say, you know what, English is not my first language, but one thing I can say to you is I'm a fast learner. I'm now being able to make communication, put sentences together, but I've got good work ethic. I've got good values. I've got my degree. I've got some experience, and I can learn and I can turn things around here with my energy and my passion. These are things we should celebrate and not, let that dampen our self-confidence. All right. So
Yeah, Dennis, that's true.
go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's not about the communication. It's not about the language. It's about just expressing the thoughts, using that thing, whatever is inside you, which makes you confident later after few months. It might take few months. It might take few years, but after some time, you feel more confident in yourself, expressing the things, whatever is in your mind. So, that is from my personal experience. Even I did not went to any big schools. I did not study that much of English when I was studying my SSC or graduation or intermediate. But after working in a different companies, making use of the English in a regular basis, it made me confident. Like whatever is I'm speaking, it's good. I might not be that much vocabulary, but it's good. It's correct. I'm expressing what is in my brain. That makes me more confident when I am expressing something to everyone. Yeah, that is a good example of you. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. Kitna, do you have any final words to add before we go to Basha?
Yeah, we just need to love ourselves through whatever we have learned until now, is what I understood from this conversation that we had. We need to love ourselves first to gain that confidence to express it out. And it takes only very less audacity to carry out anything that is from inside towards the outside. So that's all.
Yeah. Be your authentic self, Bashar.
So one more thing I can add in this, like the next topic is about, I have in my mind to talk about the stage fear, but before that, I'll
Yeah,
start with my personal experience about job.
yeah,
Everybody, those who have, everybody is having a thing like, I'll do part-time job in UK and then I'll earn and then I'll pay my fees, everything, I'll settle. That is a kind of dream. That's why we all came here, all the international
mhm,
students. But there are a lot of failures you have to face when you start a job here. It's a good lesson for you to, it will train you to face the failures those you will face after completing the degree, because it is a kind of pond when you are searching a part-time job. When you're going for a full-time job, it's kind of sea. You are
yeah,
going to be competent with all other university persons who are in UK. There are a lot of students come like you with dreams. So one thing I learned from these failures is like, even before after my bachelor's, I faced a lot of failures. The COVID, I think I didn't find a job during the COVID, but the one thing I did is like each and every day I'll contact one person through what I had in my hand was Instagram. So through
yeah,
the Instagram, I communicate the people, I made some connections, and then I got some opportunity in a hospital, and then I did my internship there. They liked my performance, then they recruited me. The same thing I think I applied here, but the competition is much more. A lot of students are doing part-time and they are searching for part-time. I searched after 4 5 months, so it was really hard times for me. I don't
mhm,
have enough cash to handle myself, but even I didn't lose my confidence. I
yeah,
think today I'm not achieved, but someday I will achieve in some other way.
yeah,
So I didn't lose my hope. Day by day, I'll go walk out to every place whenever I'm seeing a shop, whatever the shop it is. That
yeah,
confidence everybody have to build on ourselves.
yeah. With
Sometime
regard
we,
with regards to confidence, Bashar, just
yeah,
to add it, it's about progress, not perfection. Progress. You've
yeah,
told us a journey of 5 months. You are not where you were 5 months ago. It's every day adding and adding and adding. And everybody have got their own journey. What's the biggest problem with self-confidence when you compare yourself with others? When you look at success from the mirror of other people. No, we have unique journeys and our timeline is different. When you are in a bus, you don't come down because someone is coming out of the bus. You come down when you get to your bus station. In life's journey, everyone have got their bus stations. But if you come down prematurely, you will experience glitch. You will experience setbacks. You will experience challenges. And that's when you become self-confidence and self-doubt. Sometimes you may be the last person on the bus, but you are not, don't come down yet. And that's what we are saying today. Progress, not perfection. Just wanted to add to that experience we shared because you're making progress. And at some points, you get to a point where you are seeing your value for yourself. So it's progress, my friends, not perfection.
definitely. Like what we are doing for us is the matter. Like I think we are having failures in everything in life, but what we are doing, I did a mistake. Like there was a mistakes with my the way of searching job and then in my CV. So I corrected myself. Like then how people are getting job. So there are something we have to find it out and we have to work it. Definitely it will work. There is no other magic in this world rather than this.
Mhm.
We have to think practical sometimes. It will work
Yeah,
out. And
yeah.
we don't have to lose our confidence. Like we
Mhm.
are celebrate ourselves. I am 26, 27, 30, 35, whatever it's. I am alive until this age.
Yeah. And I like to wrap up this session by saying that every
I would like
setback.
to add one point,
Yeah,
Dennis.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead before I add this point. Just
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yes. I even like after this conversation of ours, I remember the day when we came and spoke to you, and you gave us the initial confidence that, yeah, we can do it, and you trusted this process that we will start something like this and we will get through it. So that was something a bit of initial confidence that we got towards you and you got towards us. So I
Aw,
wanted to remind.
Please don't make me cry. I'm alone now. So global family, I want you to take these quotes very serious because it summarizes what we're talking about today. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every failure is setting you up for your next steps. It's what you do with that setback that sets you up for your next level. So when you apply for a job, you don't get it, it's a setback. When you go for an interview, you don't get it, it's a setback. But it's setting you up, like Bashar has said, to check your CV, like we said last time, to go for internship, to do that. It's setting you up for the next available opportunity. And of course, when you understand these things, when you go through the process and you finally get the job, you become all-rounded and grounded, and you do much, much better. And all we want from our global family is for you to be confident in that process. Don't compare yourself in anybody. Continue to remember it's progress and not perfection. And for us here, all we will be doing every week is to find topics that we know people are thinking about and share our experience. You will see this, there is no camera here, there is no, it's going to continually be as authentic as possible. We don't have any script. We don't have any makeup. I'm checking there, no makeup. but basically, we're going to come with our authentic self and share our views and take these issues and discuss them. And we hope we inspire you, and we encourage you to like our videos, share our videos, send us your comments, and we'll bring them here as well and discuss it. So, Tasha, it's up to you to wrap it up.
Yes, definitely. I think we want you all to motivate us because we also here with the confidence like you people will support us. So as soon as possible, we'll come on YouTube live. We want 50 subscribers. The journey is really good. We start with 0. Now we are 40, around 40. So
45.
we are in
45 subscribers. Yes.
yeah. We are in Insta. You can I think you people can contact us at any time. Like if you are facing a glitch, you can tell us like, okay, you people can talk about us. And this is my primary glitch I'm facing now. I don't know how to come out from this. Don't lose yourself at any moment. We are here for you. Like, share, and subscribe our videos and support us.
All right. God bless you, everybody. Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.